everybody and welcome back here, and let's get into Bitcoin. But first, subscribe, like, share, everything else. Anyway, since last time, nothing really changed. I'm here sharing with you my analysis, just because I like to do that on my own. And anyway, you see yourself here that we have like 31k Bitcoin, and that we are still overextended as for its. Let's get out of the SMAs and the MAs. We are overextended as per its RSI, and the Bollinger Bands on the daily are more or less above at 33k, and the same goes the same 33k that we could get here if we take the 26 SMA more or less. Here you see yourself on the monthly chart. So that's a huge resistance ahead we have, but first we have to get a little bit below in my guesses, and we'll see how and why. In fact, you see yourself that I don't think in the long term we are bearish nor bullish, but for the monthly chart itself, closing like that and opening above the middle Bollinger Bands and all above this trend line and SMAs and so on, is actually bullish in my opinion. But still, we have here 27.5 to 28.5k more or less coming from here to here. There is a lot of support, and the first support we can encounter is 29k. I don't think it's really much in terms of a correction if we want to get to another level, but still 29k to 27.5k, there is a lot of opportunity there to get in before getting higher. If we have to fall down for bearish news, as always, to drive down the price, another support it will find out to 26k. Below that, you see yourself, we won't go below 24k anyway. Anyway, I think we'll get 28.5 at the very maximum to 27.5k. That's for the daily. Weekly as well, you get here that we start finding support 12 EMA here, 28.3, then we have 27.8 on the 100 weekly EMA, the middle Bollinger Bands at 27.5, and so on. We have all as well at 27k more or less. We have the 200 SMA and a lot of support in that zone, plus this trend line right here. So we are not going there, but we need to get a little bit down before getting higher. Another thing here is for the Onchain analysis that we have same support for the realized price. That is the cost basis on chain for these categories of orders that you see right here, 1 month, 3 months, and so on, with respective colors. And we get from 28.7k to 27.5k of the short-term holders to the 26.8 of the less than 6 months. This is the price we won't like to go below, but we'll find another support level at 24.5k. These are less than 1 year hodlers, but we get out all of this shit in general, and we get only the 6 month. You see yourself that we need to stay above to continue a trend that is actually bullish in the mid to long term. Another fact is we are taking profit right here. We're taking profit from 4 to 8 years in this last case. This comes from a whale wallet. In fact, we see that we don't have any loss on chain at these levels, but we have the same amount of whale stake profit, realized profit on chain coming from these whales, 1k to 10k bitcoins. And we see in fact that we rate on the whale MVRV, or the market value to realized value ratio. That is a ratio that is actually comparing the cost basis on chain for the whale in this case to the market price. We are back above 1 and into the latest high on chain for this metric. So we are at a level where they are actually taking profits, and they're taking profits from 4 years ago, so in 2019 more or less to 2018 and so on. So probably to see exactly where this comes from, we need to get in, and let's do it actually. Let's do it like we are in a live stream. These are the sell bubbles we have from the last day. Okay, these are the sell bubbles of the last 30 days. So in the last 30 days we had this 4K to more or less 4K whale that actually or anyway could be even a 7.6K whale that is actually selling at this point in time, and coming from 4 to 7.5K bitcoins. We see anyway as well that the majority that are actually, we see now here the realized cap, so the amount of value the Bitcoin blockchain has for these categories of hodlers on chain. So the cost basis on chain multiplied per unit of Bitcoin, in this case realized price per circulating supply. We see now that we have the majority is still the majority of the value is still in the hands of sharks, 23.2%, whales 24.9%, and also ambex 18.3%, more or less. At the very end we have like 70% that is in the end of these categories of hodlers. Meanwhile, the other realized cap distribution is comes from fishes and crabs in the majority, like 24%, 25 the choose of them, and the very little to shrimps, like 6% to 1.8%, even though shrimps are actually the categories looking at Onchain data that are actually buying, or if you watch from Glassnode at least, they are actually buying all of the mined Bitcoin and more as per the data we have right now. Anyway, this is the video I have to share today. So you got my thesis, we have to, and the final thesis I will share here, so you better see it. So I think we'll get, in the last few days, we'll get down from here to here, then we'll bounce back up. Meanwhile, the indicators get a little bit up, we'll get to 33K, then we'll find our support again, more or less on the 30K level, then we'll get to the 33K again, trying to reach for the 34, then we'll go back down and we'll stay right here, we'll drop down probably, at the very least, to retouch this, and then we'll get up slowly. But that's my opinion in time, so we'll see how the things developed. And anyway, in the short term, this is my view. This is not financial advice, as always, guys and girls, but I don't think I will trade in the next couple of months, nor in the next few months we have had. I'll still just watch the price and share with you my ideas as time goes by. So for today is everything, and I wish you the best things in life, money, health, and love, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, everybody.